Yes, we know. That's why I said we didn't have to say that, and we are live.
Oh, and here we go, right off the bat.
Of course, I'm yelling at Lou while we're off camera. Okay.
It doesn't matter if you were live or not.
This is a hokey setup here. Can you guys hear us? I guess is my question. I know when I turn this way, you're not going to hear me as well as I turn this way.
You know, if we asked Deb if she can hear us, she's going to turn her volume up, and it'll cause all sorts of issues.
Don't do that. All right. So we're good?
It's a bunch of cheers on the screen so far.
Okay.
Nobody said they can hear us.
Yes. Okay. Let's see who we got in the room. I don't know. Deb's like, we can't be on forever.
Oh, we can be on as long as we want to be.
People don't want to see you guys. That's what she said. Say something.
Well,
amuse yourselves.
I know. Lou's sitting here, hasn't said a word since we started when he screwed up right off the bat, so he's afraid to speak now. Well, let's see. We got Jim Turner's here. Buffalo Lou's in the house. We got Bourbon Doctor Linda Christensen. Alan Christensen's here. I know that. Who else we got? Anybody?
Do you remember who the Bourbon Doctor was?
That was our local friend.
No.
Yes, it was. He's not local. That's right.
He's in one. I think one of the. He was on with us.
He was on with us the last streams. We were talking about him earlier.
Yeah,
today.
Chris.
And we're picking up his
Marshall. There we go.
We're picking up his chicken cock today.
Oh my gosh, that just sounds perverted.
Only for those that have their minds in the gutter.
Lou has a point there, and Lou's already sipping, as you can see. So,
and Deb's going to yell at me because I'm like taking her job of putting the comments on the screen. I don't know what she's staring at. Just probably my beautiful face on camera. Oh, I'm such a lucky woman to have married this guy.
Lord. It's going to be a short one because I'm going to come over there and punch him one right in the mouth.
Okay. Can you mark down Jim Turner for 4, please?
Oh, we're doing that already.
Yeah. I mean, what the hell?
That Jim Turner, like he needs to win something else.
So, Jim, what you can win if you win tonight, you can win a handy from Lou.
Okay? Yeah, Lou. Excuse me. Oh, he finally speaks. Entertain the crowd.
I just don't give handies away.
Okay.
You don't have to yell.
I am not sure if that was extremely loud. We're going to start this don't yell shit.
I don't even think the video started. We were already off the rails.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about what we're going to be sipping on, what we have in front of us here. I just want to say that I appreciate everyone that's purchased the chicken cock pick or has tried it as the samples and liked it. Because I personally, went on my Learjet and delivered these 2 different states to people. Chris Marshall is waiting for his, but he said he's going to wait for the Larrikin too. I sent a sample to him and he liked it. So what do we got today? Deb poured this blind. We have this F Cancer pick, and that's by Tate. And then, well, this has seen better days. I had to get the corkscrew to get the cork out because it was jacked up. So then Deb poured the blind and she put the cork in and tried to get it out with the corkscrew and just plummeted the cork right in there.
That's it. It's always Deb's fault.
Didn't take much.
And I think we'll do a sample pack giveaway also of these things. And then this one's getting pretty low. So I'm curious how it's going to taste because this is going to be like highly
oxidized.
Yeah. Is that possible? I mean, I've had it for a month or.
It shouldn't be too bad. If it was long term, a year or no more, with that much air in the bottle, absolutely. But being only a month old, it should be okay.
Lou, I've got to say something. During our last live stream, we had our post live stream little celebration, and our guest was it John Bowman was on.
Yeah,
and he said, I really like when you guys say fact check Lou, and he said, but he's always right. And we were like, no, he's not. So I'm already ready to start fact checking.
I was only speaking from experience on that one.
Okay. Well,
I don't know where we want to start.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go from this way to this way, and plus we have to talk to people, right?
We do.
So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like it's it's terrible. We have to talk to people.
Chuck Norris wants to know where our shovel is because it's getting deep.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what he's talking about there, but thanks, Chuck.
Okay.
Thanks,
So,
buddy.
Delta Force over there.
so while we're sipping on these, I just want to mention, for those of you that are local, and a lot of you in the chat are local. All right. We had a dear friend of ours pass away recently. We've hung out with him numerous times. He's been down here many times, never on camera. Derek Meyer. So
He's been in the audience.
yeah, we're gonna take our very first sip, and if you guys out there in YouTube land want to raise a glass real quick, and we'll tell a couple Derek stories, and unfortunately, they're some of them can be interesting. Yes.
Yes.
Cheers, Derek.
Cheers.
Well, that's tasty.
That's radio silence there.
That was because there was a moment of silence, if you will. How's that sound?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Nice finish on that. Nice fruit notes up front.
Little spice in the middle.
Yeah, it was spicy.
Creamy, rich mouth coating.
Oh, that was delicious.
That was quite tasty.
Okay, so you go ahead.
I'm just going to be shocked if that was the Penelope.
Oh yeah, especially if Brian said it was delicious. That'd be a real shock.
Okay.
The first one? Which one was it?
That was our first.
Yeah.
That was the one over here.
Okay, she's nodding her head. I don't know if she's nodding her
She's
head.
just
That's
nodding her head.
Penelope yet,
We
or
don't
what?
even know
Yeah.
yet. It's too soon.
Okay. So when we first met Derek, just a couple stories.
Yeah.
We were on a barrel pick, but we don't know what. I don't remember what barrel pick it was.
It was at midnight.
Right.
And it was.
It wasn't Savage and
It may have
Cook,
been. I was
was
gonna say. I think it was Savage and Cook.
it? It may have been.
And the owner's son is like, well, do you mind if another guy comes in and does this? He's going to be here a little late. He's in surgery. He's a brain surgeon, he tells us.
He got stuck at work. He's a brain surgeon. Oh, okay, sure.
So he's not a brain surgeon. He's a nice guy. That's the first time we met him. What, go ahead. Someone else speak.
Well, he did work in the hospital.
Yeah.
And he's
He was
kind of
studying
like a
to be-
nurse.
He was studying to be a nurse.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you kind of saying he was a nurse?
Nurse.
He was a nurse, yes, but he was a nurse. He was a male nurse in a way.
Oh, male nurse.
But it was more like I don't know if he was a CNA or a nursing nursing assistant kind of thing, but he was on his way. He was working at ER at Millard Fillmore Suburban, as a matter of fact, I believe it was.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Not a brain surgeon, though.
yes, he
Right.
shows up and
So-
we're talking to him. And somehow we said, so what do you do? And he goes, I'm in nursing. And we're like, oh. And we looked at each other afterwards and said, so he's not a brain surgeon. But, here we are expecting this guy to show up and be a brain surgeon and all that. And I was far from it.
Oh, my gosh. Tom Black, you lied like a rug.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't even drinking that day, saying these three goons got tossed out. That is.
Deb was the
not
one who
true.
got tossed out, not us.
I was.
I definitely had a flight in front of me.
You did. I was talking to some
And
people
then,
from
yeah,
Indiana.
that's right. I shared it with you. It was a good
Yep.
flight.
Yeah.
I,
Nice time.
I
Tom
did that.
Black and the crew were over on the side.
Yeah, love Bourbon Hall. I think I might have right here.
Not that you're going to see that.
I know. I can't get any further, but that's a Bourbon Hall blend. Well, we were sampling quite a lot earlier in the day, and I was like, I had enough.
That was, yeah.
we
That
were
was,
sampling a lot that entire trip.
yeah, we hit Heaven Hill that day and Willett, which we didn't have anything at Willett, but we went to a couple other places before we wound up at Lux
And
Row.
stores.
Oh, yeah.
Did you try that middle one yet?
Didn't know we were allowed to.
Oh, if
Usually when we do that ahead of time, we get yelled at.
We did.
okay, I am not
Okay.
getting like a cherry vanilla off the middle, so I'm not thinking that's ours. I don't want to crap on any of them in case the one I don't like is ours. All right, so we will have a giveaway depending on the inputage here. Right now,
It was much more woody.
The nose on the first glass is definitely better.
yeah.
Oh, without a
It's got-
doubt.
the second glass has a little funk.
It was very muted to me.
Yeah, at first I'm like, that might be the Weller flow.
That's
proof.
what I was
And
thinking.
then I'm like, well, but it's not tasting weedy, so I'm wondering if that's Penelope.
It's funky on the nose.
All right.
We'll see.
Who's this guy? Kevin? Oh, look at that.
Oh, God,
Your
your
boyfriend's
boy toy.
here.
Your man
Your
crush is
boyfriend.
on.
Kevin Astry.
Don't give me. Some people might not want to be
Oh
called
Well,
my gosh.
Kevin
Jesus.
A-OK.
Okay. Oh, one of them had a black eye. Did Debbie have a black eye that day?
Yep, she did because you gave her a black eye the night before we left.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't she
yes.
walked into a shelf or something?
Yeah, she leaned over and bumped into something.
Okay. No.
Don't
Yeah.
tell that story.
No. No.
Oh, no, too late.
Deb's. Oh yeah. Click on the link. March Madness. I'm already entered. Deb sends me a text at work, and her texting's atrocious. And I'm reading this. She's like, I'm bending over, and there's a black eye. Oh wait. I'm bending over in the room, and there's a black guy in there. That's what she texts, right? So now I have to translate what Deb said, and it's like I was bending over in the room and I got a black eye. See, that's my special skill is translating Deb's
Euphemism.
texts. Oh
The
my
story
God.
was much better though when we heard it originally.
or it's something like that, right?
That was pretty bad though.
Yeah.
I must say the palate on number 2 is much better than the nose.
I'm
See,
telling you,
now-
I'm not getting anything on the nose.
It's got that nice oaky, vanilla, creamy.
I
it's
did
nice,
get that
nice
oakiness.
mouth
I,
coating.
I thought it was too woody. I'm liking number 1 better for me.
The second sip on number 2 is better. I didn't like it at first. Now it's not so bad.
Okay. So this is going to be controversial.
Everything is with us.
But when we had the bottle share down here.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
The Uber story is about to start.
Oh, my
Yeah. So does anyone else want to talk?
Well, at first, that bottle share was one heck of a bottle share. We had Deb, do you remember 11 bottles? Something?
There was
It
12.
12?
I think it was 12.
It was huge. And it was,
Down here in the basement bar.
oh my
With
gosh.
big table going all the way out in the middle here.
There was a lot to drink.
And it
And
was his first time.
that was Derek's first bottle share with us.
Okay.
I guess we're not going to tell the story.
No, you're gonna. But when you try the third one, I'm thinking that's Weller foolproof. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I've never
You've
tried
never
that
had it
one.
before. Okay.
You interrupted us for that.
100%.
Oh, you jerk.
Go ahead. I'm a jerk. Go ahead.
And I just remember sitting here because I remember Derek was talking vodka and he was doing some different rums. And there was and he was eating. He was eating in between and everything. But he did all 11 or 12 flights the bottle glasses we tried. And I remember I looked over at one point and he's just sitting there with his eyes closed
Oh,
and just
no.
wobbling back and forth in his chair. And he's just drenched in sweat. And I was like, oh God, Brian, I don't know about this guy. We really didn't know him much except for the first time we did that bottle pick.
We couldn't understand him.
Yeah.
Right. So we tried to get his phone number so we could call home. Finally, someone unlocked his phone, and then I was reading. You guys told the Uber story, right?
I was getting to it.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No,
Chuck
that's okay.
Norris just posted it.
Yeah. And I remember Chuck says, we got to give him an Uber. We can't let him drive home because he drove by himself.
Oh yeah.
And he had to
no
work.
way.
Oh, and by the way, Derek had to work the next morning.
He did.
He was supposed to be there at 5:30 or 7:30. 7:30, I believe he was supposed to be there. And we're like, there's no way he's going to make it to work. And now, for those of you who don't know Derek, those of you who do know he's not small in stature by any sort of imagination. And we're down in the basement. We're like, how are we going to get up these stairs? It took a few of us to get him up there. And
Practically carried him up there.
we're waiting for the Uber guy to show up. The Uber guy shows up, and I believe Kevin Persh may have tipped him a little extra
He did.
to make sure he made it into the house.
Yeah.
And Derek, I remember checking with him the next day, and he said he made it to work on time, but he didn't. His wife said to him, "You are not going to make it to work tomorrow because I can smell the bourbon on your breath at 7:00 in the morning still." He made it in. The nurse, the charge nurse, looked at him and said, "What's up with you?" And he's like, "Oh, it's just a rough night. Don't ask." She said, "You go sit over there. Don't talk to us for the rest of the day."
And
True story.
And yeah, and he made it, and he was praying to the porcelain god,
Mhm.
and then he was laying in bed, and he puked all down the side of the mattress. These
Oh,
are
did he
the-
really?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You know, so it was crazy. Yes, it is in Motley Crue, 100%. And yeah, it was.
Yep, that's probably the Willer foolproof.
But he did show up right after work because he left stuff here and he came here. You try the last one? I found that
Yeah.
enjoyable. The
It's
Weller
not bad.
Foolproof.
No, it's just definitely
Yeah.
foolproof, I think.
I'm pretty sure that's Weller.
I shouldn't say
It's,
definitely.
it definitely has a weedy Weller characteristic to it. If it is a Weller foolproof, it's probably about the best Weller, other than the William LaRue, that I've tried.
I like-
It's
I like-
it's really not bad. I like it. It's got
I like that and the 107 are my favorites. Yeah. Deb, well, Big Al, thank you for the donation for Big Al, and Chris Marshall for you. So then we're up to I gotta update the list.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead.
But I can remember I was talking to Derek like 2 days later, and I said, well, wait, you're working in a hospital. How did you? He's like, I didn't make it through the whole day. They let me go home early. The doctors were looking at me funny. The nurses were told to leave me alone for the whole day and not to bother me. I said, but you work in a hospital. Why didn't you get like an IV to get yourself up and going? I forgot that at that time, there was a massive IV shortage.
oh really?
Yes. The plant down in Louisiana had been flooded from the big hurricane that happened earlier in the year, and it hadn't got up to production yet. So they would tell people, like, if you're going in for procedure, load up on Gatorade and everything else ahead of time. And he's like, yeah, we couldn't do that. I was like, they couldn't even give you like a B12 shot or something. He's like, nope, couldn't
Was
do
it
anything.
was it the hardware, the equipment, or the
No,
actual
the actual
saline?
solution.
Oh,
The
okay,
solution
saline.
itself had been out of production for a bit. So they were being very sparing with it in
Oh.
the hospital. So he couldn't even do that for himself. That was a rough one.
Okay, so I just want to say that for every $5 super chat, you get entered into a bottle giveaway. Right now, we are up to the ones that I have on the bottom. You'll get your choice of those. I appreciate everyone. We are going to have a sample pack giveaway. We'll give away these 4 bottles for those of you that not these 4 bottles, 4 samples. The Penelope F Cancer Take Pick, our Chicken Cock Pick, and do me a favor, help me kill this Weller foolproof because there's a cork floating in it now, thanks to Dr. Deb.
We can help you
We're
with
going
that
to blame
tonight.
Dr. Deb.
Chuck Norris did remind us that he paid the driver extra money in case there was a cleanup involved inside the vehicle.
He said that a while ago.
Okay.
Well, we're a
I,
little behind because we're actually talking and not watching. So
I didn't know if that was him or Kevin A. So
No.
I couldn't remember. It was one of the Kevins.
JP.
Okay, I'm going back to the first one. I think I already have my rankings. Like I like this in the middle one last. Now, if ours is in the middle one, then so be it. But
How'd you rank them?
first, second, third. Okay, that's how in my mind how I'm enjoying them.
Lou, how'd you rank them?
I'm not done yet.
Not done yet.
Neither.
We're not gonna reveal right away. We can't let the audience. I mean, I'm thinking this is our chicken cock. I'm thinking this is the Weller foolproof, and I'm thinking this is the
well, since you mentioned a pick, why doesn't somebody tell the watershed pick story?
Oh gosh, I can do that one.
I
You
bet
and I
you-
can do
Yeah,
that one.
we sure could.
Well, in fact, you could probably do it better because someone we both know who happens to be sitting in the middle was sleeping most of the way.
There's a surprise. The one guy we know can drink 3 Monster Energy drinks and still fall asleep.
This is true.
Yeah, 100%.
We go down. Gosh, this is the fall, October.
Yeah.
When was it?
It was March.
Oh, March. That's right. A year
It was
ago.
March
That's right.
7th.
We go down to Columbus, Ohio for a pick at Watershed, which was a really enjoyable day.
It
I mean,
was a
the
great
Watershed
day.
people were wonderful. The food in their restaurant there was excellent. I mean, really nice.
I think Alan Christensen loved the steak because that's all he had was just put
Just
the
the
steak
steak.
on my plate.
That's right.
I don't want anything else, just the steak.
Although we were pretty lit because they gave us quite a few samples of
Yeah, we're not
everything
gonna-
they made.
We're not going to cover that part.
Okay, we had gin. We had numerous drinks of gin,
Gin,
numerous
vodka,
vodkas.
brandies.
Yes, and
Everything.
then they're like, okay, you can try,
Bourbon now.
yeah. But we did eat first. No, we ate last.
No, we had snacks and then we ate.
Oh,
After
damn,
everything
we
was
were
done.
Oh,
hammered.
those snacks were very tasty too.
I'm
Nice restaurant, really.
surprised it turned out as good as it did.
Yes,
pick.
if you're gonna go down the Central Ohio by Columbus, definitely worth your stop to go to Watershed. So anyway, we take the tour, we do our pick, which is a whole nother story. It's time to come home. And of course, it's March and it's snowing pretty heavily. And you want to take it from there because you were awake more than I was.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
go ahead.
I just want to interject for those of you out there, like, you know, the 5 of you that are still here, hashtag basement for the sample pack giveaway. It'll be those 3 I mentioned, plus got to have a punishment pour in there, a crypt keeper, plus another one that I haven't determined yet. So hashtag basement, guys, if you could put that in there, and we'll start collecting some entries.
For our audience, does it matter if it's
Holy shit,
capitalized
you-
or not?
You blew my ears out, okay? Holy cow!
But-
No,
I
I
don't-
wasn't blowing anything.
Oh, you yelled right
Oh,
in my
that's
ear.
what she said.
Okay,
What were you saying? Asking him just now?
I've always wondered, does it matter
No.
if it's capitalized or not?
no, doesn't
Okay, cool.
doesn't.
So you know.
So after dinner, we decided to head back to Buffalo from Columbus. And Lou and Derek said, well, let's stop at a store. So, of course, you know, we're looking up stores. We find a store or two. We stopped at 1 or 2 quick on the way back. Now, Brian and Dr. Deb and Alan Christensen had already left well ahead of us, as did the store owner's son.
We decided to stop at a store because we hadn't bought enough at that point.
This is true. Because,
Excessive
you know, if
case.
Lou doesn't buy at least a case while we're on a road trip, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And that's the first hour of the road trip. So as I recall, we stopped at the stores, and next thing you know, we get on the highway. And I think we're doing Mach 10. I mean, it was like our hair was on fire. Well, you don't have that problem, but
Okay, I just want to say I was watching, so I didn't hear. But did you mention that Deb and I had left?
ahead of us, like,
Oh, well
we're
ahead.
at least 35, 40 minutes ahead of us.
Right, and
At that
blew,
point, we
blew
left the
by
store.
us in a whiteout,
Oh,
like
so
90 miles an hour.
I'm sure most of you
He
out
was
there,
doing 100. He admitted that.
you've seen Star Wars movies or Star Trek where they go into warp speed and all the white lights just start streaming by them. Well,
That
we were
was
in
the-
that snowstorm, and somehow or other we caught up with them after stopping for gas, a bathroom break, and 2 store breaks. So we're probably a good 40 minutes behind them at least, maybe even an hour.
I don't know.
I don't know
We
how
were
we
well
caught up with
behind
them, but we caught up with them before the New York border.
And I, well before that.
Yeah.
And I think Ralph mooned us.
It was Lou.
Lou was sleeping.
That's how you mooned him. You just didn't know it. Yeah, it was quite the thing. So the night that I'd heard of Derek's passing, I was driving back home from somewhere, and I just kind of like lost track of what I was doing driving. I was paying attention to the cars on the road, and at one point I said, "Wow, making great time." And I looked at my speedometer, and I was doing 90. So that was in honor of Derek because it was the same day that we did the pick. Actually, it was
Yeah.
the same date.
Yeah,
Every year.
yeah. I mean that is freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you gotta terrify me like that? Like hauntify me? Because it's freaky. No, it is. It is. 1 year to the day from the pick, he passes away.
We haven't even gotten the pick yet.
I'll say this. It was very interesting. Kevin Astroy and I attended Derek's wake together. And I've never seen a wake that well attended. It was absolutely
nice. We
amazing.
got there early.
The tribute was on behalf of the local community was amazing. We waited approximately an hour in line just to get to get in and visit with his wife Christina, and it was very humbling to see how many people came out to honor him.
Yeah.
It really was. He was a really loved person. His coworkers, his fellow firefighters, the local bourbon community, friends,
Yeah.
family. I've never seen
It was
anything
nice.
like it.
It was really nice. It was well done.
Well, if I go before Deb, people will show up to schmooze her to try and get my bourbon collection. But if I go after Deb, it'll be crickets. Right.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be.
Hey, there's one thing I wanted to add though, since we were talking about the watershed pick and the trip. Those of you who don't already know about it, I believe is Herman still doing the pre-sale on that watershed?
Okay, before you go there, I just want to say, John, that's just, hush, did you just groan at me?
No.
Okay.
Lou farted.
I'm used to
I
it.
did not.
I'm used to it from Deb groaning at me. Okay, John from Aged in Oak. He said he's going in. He's going to go on his first pick, and I think he said it was Evernorth. So most of our picks we do are through a store, and we are looking into slowly at a Lost Lantern pick, and I did throw it out to Wade. But I haven't got anything back yet because the dude's on paternity leave. But John, Aged in Oak, is that for a store, or are you doing one on your own or a group, or just throw that in the chat? Let me know. Okay, I'm sorry. I
No, it's
wanted to
okay.
acknowledge.
I appreciate you bringing that up. I just want to mention that I know at one point Herman was doing pre-orders. Herman from Buffalo Barrel Wine and Spirits, formerly known as Yellow Brick, for those of you in Western New York. We did the barrel pick, and it's going to go to his store. He's doing them for a bottle for $65 pre-sale, and $5 of every bottle he sells will go towards a fund for Derek's family. And I believe he's going to round it up to $1,000. So if
Right.
you guys could help him out by getting out there, checking out that pick. The tater sticker has Derek and the whole crew that did the pick on it. In honor of Derek, of course, we had the little race car type of theme. It was the Fast and Furious theme, if I recall.
Although it's not available yet.
No, but it
pending.
is available for tasting.
It is available for this, yes, but
So
it's
the problem
paperwork
is
transfer.
when we did, what'd you say?
Paperwork transfer.
Yeah, the when we did the pick, it was for Midnight Liquors,
Right.
where Herman's dad owned the store and Herman worked. Then Herman bought the new store, and he wanted the pick for his, so it has to go through the New York State SLA to get the barrel transferred to his store. So it's like a paper. It's in the warehouse, but we're waiting for that. Hey, Dave V's in the house. All right,
For those
should be
who,
So
excited.
Dave,
Brian, for those who don't have access, how would they be able to go about letting Herman know they're interested in doing that pre-sale?
Well, we
Should they go through us?
they
or-
can go on Facebook. They can always
I mean, I hate to blow up your email.
they can always email me. But once it does hit this, well, I don't know if it's a pre-sale thing as much for that.
I don't know. I thought that's
No,
what
the
it was.
discount was for the pre-sale, I thought.
Was there a discount?
Yeah, I thought so.
I don't think so.
No?
No,
That might have been
I
the
think
other
that's just what it is. So
one.
once
That's the
it's
other one.
once it's available, it was a
Oh.
Larrikin. Once it's available, it'll be on his website. So if you want him to personally ship it to you,
Yeah.
that's fine.
If you're in New York State.
if no, I think anywhere.
He'll take care of it somehow.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah, and I'll
Or one of us can take care
or
of it.
I'll
too.
just drive over there to where you
Yeah.
live.
Getting Brian's Learjet,
So
styling and profiling like Ric Flair.
I tried the watershed pick twice at his store. After a year later, the first time I tried it, I made a mistake. I tried our Dickel pick first, then the watershed, and the Dickel funk tainted it. Grow up, okay. Okay, I got another.
I'm just glad that didn't come out my nose.
I got another story for you. Okay. And then, oh my God, I'm gonna get canceled, fired, or whatever. But then I went back later and tried it on its own, and it was really enjoyable. I really
It is
enjoyed
good.
it. Yeah. So I was in the office today because I had to do stuff. So I'm in the office. There's the two secretaries there. There's two security guards. There's the maintenance guy there. And then there's a kid in the office, right? So I'm screwing around with the maintenance guy, right? And then he goes like this to the
Oh, dear.
to the security, whatever, to the security guard, right? And
Mhm.
he's probably as old as me or older.
I'm
Right.
shocked.
And I'm oh, that's a shocker, right? So he doesn't have a clue. So then, should I say it out loud?
Because might as well at this point.
Because I did in the office. I thought I whispered it, but my whisper's pretty
It's
loud.
about 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I
Might as well.
I went to the security guard. And I go, that's 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. And meanwhile, there's a kid in the office, but I hope I whispered it. Otherwise, that kid's going to be like, what the hell's going on?
I'm sure the kid was probably like, oh, that's Mr. Fisher. It doesn't matter. We just expect something like that from him. Well, we haven't got cut off by a YouTube or StreamYard yet, so
Okay.
that's a good thing.
So we got a couple of new people that just came in, Mr. Mom and Russell. Awesome that you're here. Michael Bortner's in the house too.
Yeah,
so
nice.
cheers to you. So for those of you that came in later, because I know there's another live stream going on. I forget. I can't remember who it is. I just knew there was competition. So hashtag basement for the basement crew for a sample pack, and every $20 Venmo or super chat gets you in for a bottle giveaway. Let me,
$20?
no, $5.
You said
You said
I know I said 20. Everyone's been giving
You are-
20. I
You are
had 20 on my
you're such a
mind.
whore.
I was just thinking that when I was at the strip club, everyone's giving 20s.
To put your clothes back on. So did you see the answer from Aged in Oak about his pick?
Okay, yeah, I did. But
Okay.
before we go there, Andrew Williams, thank you for the contribution, and Dave V, you're awesome. Put him down for 4. All right,
What about Andy?
Andy, he's got one. He's got a couple for being in Patreon, because when you're a Patreon, we have a bottle giveaway. You get 2 free entries into the
But
bottle
can be
giveaway.
there.
Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm sorry, I'm changing.
Okay, no. You
Just let him
have
finish.
no. You have to be there, but if you super chat, you don't have to be there.
We know how it
Okay,
is.
now you can speak.
I was
Okay.
going to say this blind has changed for me dramatically.
It's changed 3 times
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, my order's still the same.
I don't have an order. I'm enjoying all of them immensely, which is
I
really
want-
odd for me.
Oh my God, I
I've
just
got-
realized this. Lou has a Coke nail.
I
You
what?
just realized that?
I have a what?
A Coke nail. The
Fingernail.
little fingernail that's long at the end.
That's
So
not,
you can dip in there and
that's not, they're not long at all.
compared to the rest of them, that one pinky is longer than the rest. That's what Brian's getting at. So you have a Coke nail.
Okay.
So it's
I'm
like a
not
little
getting much
spoon.
of a snort.
It's a little spoon. You just need a little bump. I mean,
Prefer bourbon.
Listen, we see how quickly you fall asleep on bourbon and trips and everything else. You might need a bump here or there, and maybe it might even be legal for you.
You got that. Okay. By the way, you're going to have to, Deb. I know this is going to be a tough. Put all these names
Okay.
Oh boy.
into
I got my number
Facebook Messenger and then send them to me.
Oh boy.
You might have to go off screen.
I might
to
have to
help
go off
her.
screen to
Yeah,
help with
yeah.
this.
We're just happy that she didn't shoot the volume up to 100.
Well,
Yet.
that was the only super chat. The rest of it were new.
As if he doesn't know my.
But he's been reading you the Venmos.
Yeah.
So you would add the Venmos in. This is
Hold on.
usually my job,
Where did
which is
Rob-
what he's talking about
Brian
right now.
I'll tell you, it's been very confusing because when I look this way,
You see
your computer's
the
got a delay. I
Mhm.
look this way and Brian's computer doesn't.
Because I'm
And
watching.
it's
it through-
totally messing me up.
Because I'm watching through YouTube where he's got the StreamYard.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the difference.
Plus, I don't have any porn running through the background.
No, his is just constantly going. It's actually, you don't see it. It's one of those little pictures underneath. But whatever. Entertain the troops, Brian.
Oh my God, it's got to be me.
Mm.
Okay.
No, Lou, speak.
I've got my number 3. I need to go for my 1 and 2.
Okay, what's your number 3?
This one.
That's mine too. So it's probably the chicken cock pig.
Maybe go back to that.
And
again.
I
I don't know.
seriously doubt it.
Okay, it wouldn't be the first time because when we Deb and I blinded all the Old Forester blue barrel strength ones,
Mhm.
we had 4 of them. Ours they were all good. Ours came in second last in our pick.
Really?
And what came in last is the OG BBE. So then
Oh, wow.
then I didn't feel that bad, right?
I'm struggling. There's all really, really good pours, and I'm usually not on board with all 3. I usually struggle with at least one.
Okay, so for those of you that are local,
Excuse me.
there's information that's conveyed
Yeah.
to me, and some of it is factual, and some of it is, most of it is like wait until you see. So Dave
Dave
Curry,
Curry.
we're just glad you're here. Okay.
Yes.
Rumor has it, and this is rumor. This rumor has fell through before that in our area there's like it's the equivalent of a Total Wine Premier. right? They're huge. Each one of those stores is supposed to be getting a Weller foolproof store pick. Lord knows what the hell they're going to charge, right?
Word was $200.
Well,
That's-
that was the exaggerated.
Yeah.
Okay, I might throw 150 in the ring because I'm insane. I'm a tater. And then while I was on my hunt, texting for EH Taylor Baleproof, which I do have a line on a couple, someone told me within the next few months, probably the batch, not the single barrel, King of Kentucky will be hitting the area.
Oh, the batch. Cool.
But I haven't heard good things about it. But everyone's going to be so excited to grab that.
I haven't heard good reviews, great reviews. I mean, King of Kentucky is legendary,
Right.
but if it's reasonable, I would certainly want one just to have the opportunity to try it.
100%. And I will gladly drink yours.
And that's what Brown Foreman.
The craziest thing that happened to us while we were at the store today, watching the interaction with the store manager / owner and a customer today.
Oh my God.
This person came in the store. We're talking to the owner, and this lady walks in and she's on her phone and she's staring at us, but she's on her phone, but she's not really talking. And so Brian and I walked away. She is about to walk away. She goes, "Do any of you guys work here?" Now Brian and I have jackets on, and the other person does not. So you would think that probably the two of us don't. And she says, "Well, what's a good vodka to get to him?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know." He takes her over and starts showing her the vodkas. And she was making a tincture of something. I don't remember exactly what. And she was just really bizarre the way she was asking us for the questions. And he walks away. He walks over to us back in the bourbon area. And she says, "Oh, I have a question about gin. What's a good gin? Which tastes better?"
Well, first you want to know what's the difference between vodka and gin.
Yeah.
And Herman, the owner, is giving her some friggin' dumbass explanation.
Yeah, it's
And
a bunch of sugar fermented.
In Herman's defense, he doesn't drink.
yeah,
Exactly. Well, that was the funny thing.
but I'm like, gin is pretty much juniper. Is it juniper?
Juniper
berry?
berries.
Juniper.
Yeah. Right, and it tastes like pine cones, which I enjoy. But most people don't.
Yeah, I don't really chew on pine cones very
Yeah.
often. But yeah, so
Depends
she's
on
carrying
what-
on, and then she says, "Well, I soak my raisins in gin." And
Arthritis.
that's what she was wanting things for, but we didn't know. We were like, "Why is she asking these weird, bizarre questions?" "I don't want to drink this stuff. I just need it." We're like, "Okay, why do you want this?" And then she says, "Is any of this organic?" And he goes over to the Tito's bottle, looks at the Tito's, goes, "Yeah, it is. It says it's all natural." And we're like, "That doesn't mean it's organic." But I didn't want to say anything because at this point, this lady's kind of off the rails a little bit. Because then she's arguing with him about where the store wasn't it? She was like, "Well, have you guys always been in this corner?" And he says, "Yeah, they signed the lease has been here for 6 years. I was here last year and it was over there and on the other side of Tops. There was no way."
No.
And she just kept carrying on. It was just hysterical listening to her.
Okay, so real quick, Dave says he got a Weller Antique 107 Vinny store pick. Dave, I'm gonna just crash at your house in the Chicago area because we really don't get those store picks. Like, if we do get a Weller foolproof pick,
Chicago Bill lives right across the street from a Benny's, and he gets amazing stuff.
they might be best friends. We don't know.
We should introduce them.
Well, I don't know. They might be. I mean, Chicago is not a big city, right?
No, there's only a handful of people there.
Yeah.
And Tom Black is saying that going forward, all the 107s will be non-chilled filtered
Nice.
for store picks.
Very nice. Not that we'll ever get one, but
Okay, so I believe that Deb answered this in the chat, but yes, there is a bottle giveaway. It's contingent on the money in is like how much the Elevate bottle is going to be elevated. So right now this is where we're at, but I am going to check it out in a second right now. All right,
Is it time for basement?
And then you're doing a sample pack, right?
And the sample pack, that's hashtag basement.
I'm having
Oh
a
my
hard
God.
time.
I am
What's
too.
number 1 and 2?
I decided on my middle one was going to be my number 3.
Yep.
And that was really
That-
tough to get to that. even.
That's going to be the chicken cockpit with our.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
Okay,
at all.
that's-
I think I know which one the
But
chicken
this is how
cock
this goes.
Well, what's
right?
shocking
This
is
true.
if that is the case, that means one of our top 2 is that Penelope, which did not get good reviews.
Well, that would stand to reason with us too.
Well, when you're going by Deb and I,
Him.
yes.
No,
You're
not
just
me.
going by
I like
Deb
Penelope.
and I, yes. All right,
Except
I
for
am trying
Ringo.
to figure stuff out here.
When are you gonna do the giveaway?
So we can
Give me
just
a
keep,
second, I'm figuring
we don't want to
something
have
else.
dead air while he's figuring things out.
Yeah.
And those of you who know Brian know he hates Penelope, so it would be hysterical if the Penelope comes out as a top pick.
Oh God, yeah.
There's very what is it? The estate collections or like his
Mhm.
he'll kind of tolerate those.
No.
Which one is it? Did he actually? There's like 2 bottles he likes. The American Light Whiskey I know you liked.
Okay, but I'm terrified of the new one. I think Jim Turner
Is
got
that
it.
the 18?
Yeah, and the reviews I seen were like last year's better. So Jim, you can come over, let us try it.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Some Friday night, not this Friday night, Jim. That would be bad. George, thank you, George Poole, for the Venmo, or not Venmo, excuse me, the super chat.
Oh,
He's in
okay,
for one.
okay.
And Agent Oak is in there for 4 spots. I can't speak.
Oh well, what the hell? Let's just go all the way up the food chain here, right? And the top prize will be the chicken cock, but of course you can have the Peerless Double Oak or whatever is rocking your world. Okay, heck, if we get more, we'll just give away more bottles. I don't know.
Or we'll just have to go to the store and get more.
Yeah, or give something away from Lou's collection, clear some floor space.
Whoa. Easy.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Deb, you want to go on camera?
Nope.
The producer does not go on camera tonight. What did we
Okay.
forget?
So Deb wants to do something, and I'm like, sure. You're writing all these down, right, Deb? You got them written down? Okay. What we want to do, and we put it out there in Patreon, and I can't remember who had it. I think it was Andy. The name BBE Cribs, like MTV Cribs.
Oh yeah.
Where we go into people's houses and film their bars, and Deb will interview them. This is actually Deb's baby. So if you're local and you want us to come over and do this, email us or just text me because you got my number.
If you're not local and want to pay for our flight, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be down.
100,000 points. And
I'd be down.
use them.
Oh, you hush up over there. Hey, I'd be down for a road trip.
All right. So are we all in unison on the? I'm just curious. Okay, I am going to do the spin. It's #basement. It's for a sample of our chicken cock. Ooh, that doesn't sound. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't sighing at you. I was
No.
reaching my glasses.
No, I was thinking of the movie. What was it? Devil's Rejects?
Oh God.
Where he goes to buy the chicken.
Oh.
I can't say it on the air.
Ironically, today I was also watching South Park, where Officer Barb Brady did not know how to read, and the guy from the Reading Rainbow decided to help make sure Officer Barb Brady learned to read by being a same thing as from Devil's Rejects or whatever movie it was.
These two motley looking dudes are going to buy a fresh chicken. And this one
The
guy,
hillbilly with no
he's
teeth.
fat. He's got his shirt dirty, all hanging up. He goes,
Don't do it.
I won't say
Don't
the
do it.
bad word. Are you going to F that chicken?
Are you going to mate with that chicken?
So, yeah.
Do you think I'm a chicken mater?
So, yeah.
What am I between?
And then,
And
and then the other guys, are you calling me a chicken effer? He goes, no, not you. But that guy over there.
And in the South Park episode, the guy from Reading Rainbow was a chicken effer because that was his way of getting Officer Barb Brady. He would leave clues, but they were written out, making Officer Barb Brady read.
Oh my God.
There's something seriously wrong with us.
I love those Rob Zombie movies. So chicken cockpit, the Weller Foolproof, which is awesome because it's got a cork floating in it, and this Penelope F Cancer take pick. And you know what? We bought this. The reason is because Deb's a cancer survivor, and we support like F Cancer 100%, right?
There you go.
So yeah.
All right, I've got my
God
order.
bless her. Deb, she must have had a bout of insanity. I don't know
I'm
if it was the chemo or the radiation.
When she said yes to you?
Yes, because it was before she married me, and she's like, you know, this is a good guy. I had her duped.
You did. You went. You like schmoozed her really well, like you do with a store owner. Not so much with the
The
patrons
sad
of the
thing is that
stores.
she's nodding in agreement.
Well, yeah. He did the whole, oh, I'll take care of you. I love you. I do this for you. I'll do that for you. He's so nice to her and
Reel
everything.
me in it.
Yep. And then all of a sudden put that ring on it. And I'm done.
Yeah.
Go make me a chicken pot pie, he said.
All right.
Now she knows I'm an asshole.
As does everybody else.
30 years later.
ASSHOLE. I'm an asshole.
Little Dennis Leary for you fans out there. All right. I've got my order.
All right, let's hear one.
Okay, you know what? Let's do the spin for the
Basement.
the
Sample
basement,
pack?
the giveaway. It'll be what we're drinking, the Penelope F Cancer, Weller Fill Proof, our chicken cock pick. We have to throw the Crypt Keeper in because that's your punishment pour, and whatever I feel like pouring in the morning as the fifth pick because we do 5 because we got a box of 5 because Randall, had cool ass boxes. Hope there's no kids in the room.
We've done this much worse than that. So.
Yeah.
Kids will never look at chicken the same.
Oh boy. I got chicken stories. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. Here we go.
Yes, George.
And
Now she has to survive through Brian.
Yes. Now
We know.
she's a Brian survivor.
We haven't established that completely yet.
Oh my gosh. So, well, this story can wait until we come back.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's get this spin done. Deb wants a spin done. Let's go.
Last chance for this #basement. By the way, if you have the chicken cockpit, we'll just toss something else in the mix.
There you go.
David Shelley.
David Shelley. I don't know who that is. Oh my gosh, David Shelley. Thank you, David Shelley. Give 4 for David Shelley, and 2 for Dave Curry. So I am remiss in my duties as the host here.
I'm just
Blame the
really,
alcohol.
I'm really
Yeah.
curious to see how well she keeps up with this because
Okay.
it's not easy.
Oh my
folks.
God, you're gonna have to help her. Okay,
No,
so
I think she's got it. I
Okay.
think she's under control.
#basement. I'm gonna draw right now in 5 seconds.
We have 19 entries. It looks like, right?
5, 4.
There was 19 before the last 2.
No, this is the sample giveaway for the
Okay.
#basement.
Oh.
Lou.
Yeah.
I know you're not used to being here for a live show.
Lou,
so-
we're glad you spoke today. We're honored.
Sorry.
It's more than you spoke in any video that we've recorded.
And he's enunciated
I
very
just
clearly.
wanted
No
to
mumbling.
make sure no one got left out.
He'll be in the middle of a tasting note. Ralph and I will be acting like idiots. Big pause.
There's nothing
Continue with
there.
the tasting note. Okay. I mean, this man is a steel trap. Okay. So here we go.
Oh my God, that third one's middle one's so good too, though. I don't want to change it.
Oh, I'm entered. What the hell?
How did Brian get entered? Oh, I was gonna say if it stops on Buffalo Bourbon.
Tim Turner, I'll kill you. All right. Someone's
Somebody
different.
different than.
Okay.
That was
Russ,
close. Jim almost won.
okay.
So did Buffalo Bourbon enthusiasts.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So let me get back to the screen here.
Russell L. That's a handsome dog you got there.
No, it's Russ L. Get it right.
Russ L.
Yes.
Whatever.
That's cooler. Okay.
Oh.
That's cooler. Nobody wants to see these.
Thank God I'm on a leg. I can avoid it.
Ah.
No, now I see it too.
Okay. So Russell, we'll okay. Are you listening to me? Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts at gmail.com. You got to email me your information. We will send this out to you. When you try these, we would appreciate it. Positive, negative, whatever. I don't care if you hate it. Tell me what you think of the chicken cockpit. Don't blow smoke up my ass. Just tell me if you like it or not. That's all I'm saying.
Do it on our Facebook pages because it.
Dude, I don't know where he is.
I don't care, but get on there and do it there because if he sends you an email,
no,
what
I
are you
don't
gonna do,
care.
copy and paste it?
He can just tell me. Why you got to be so difficult?
because that's how I am. I am the Deb over here right now.
Okay,
It's my job
Russell,
to be difficult.
Congratulations. He says, got you. Thanks. It's a tough one. Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts at gmail.com. Yeah. Your email address and stuff like that, so we can ship it out to you. Again, every $5 super chat, not $20, get you an entry into the
Right.
bottle giveaway.
If you want to donate
I'm
$20,
going to go off camera. Deb's going to give me a total here because she don't want to announce it. And,
I'll
and
send it to you on, please.
Look at that. She knows what she's doing.
But did you give me a total?
She's watched the master in action over there.
I'm not over there.
I said the master.
The master.
The master producer.
Master.
Don't you dare.
Master Bader.
I saw it coming.
I just sent it.
I baited him in for that one, as a matter of fact.
Okay, she doesn't want me leaving off camera. She doesn't.
My glasses are empty,
She
so I'm
doesn't
not
trust
I'm
you
not
two
happy right now.
jamokes alone.
I don't blame her
Yeah, I don't blame her
because Lou
either.
won't talk, and I'll just DM her away.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna.
You are silent tonight, Lou. Come on.
I've been talking
When?
many times,
Okay.
many times. But you two are,
You got to speak up. You know, that's how we go here.
and that's okay.
Really, we got that many?
I'm the quiet one.
Okay, that's pretty good.
You are the quiet one in the group. You need to start speaking up, son.
Okay,
Or should I say dad in your case? Gramps actually is more like it.
okay. Let me go back to the page.
One, it's really sad.
Okay, so we
Sure, the one time he's actually going to speak, and you would
That's
just
okay.
jump all over.
That's okay. That's not
It's all right.
It's okay. I'll take it off camera.
The look I'm getting right now and the finger wrapping.
I was gonna
You
say
got to reach over him to punch me in the
That's
nuts.
the reveal.
no. I'm thinking. Okay.
I see the smoke.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Tracy Silly Yorkie's in the house. Okay. Every $5 super check gets you in, or if you are automatically a Patreon, you get two. And if you're here present, which she is, I was contemplating doing 2 giveaways or not.
Oh,
I'm staring at Deb.
How about the reveal?
I don't care.
I'm dying for the reveal at this point too because my glasses are all empty. I'm
Okay.
thirsty. Joe Boo
You
needs
sounded like me.
Joe Boo needs a refill over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched that
Okay.
movie
Okay.
today too.
Okay.
Major League.
We're all in agreement.
What
Of
does
the,
y'all like first?
of the order. No, let's go with number 3. Number 3 is chicken cock. I'm walking away, and you guys are finishing the rest of this live stream by yourself.
Oh boy.
But it is what it is. You know what I mean? This is why we do these blinds. Oh my God.
Are you tense?
Do you know she's gonna fuck with me, right?
That you know those
Do you
think
microphones
they
are
heard that?
sensitive.
Do you think
the
they heard
microphones
that?
are
I don't know.
sensitive? I'm sure they did.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So
So
this was our number 3.
yep.
Okay. So number 3, Deb. What is that?
And it was not a bad
No.
report.
Okay.
And it was good.
And that's what I thought it was.
Yep.
Okay. To me though, it wasn't my jam. Like it wasn't bad.
It was weak, especially compared to the other two.
Okay.
Low proof.
Now I liked both of these, and these are mood pours for me, right?
Mhm.
So I'm thinking this is the Weller Fill Proof. This is ours. And so this is like almost a tie for
I
me.
went same thing. I went back and forth between these two as you two were yammering back and forth. But they're just different. It's not so much a better or worse. This one was a little higher proof. Just really a more in your face boom. I mean, it was really good. This one was a little more complex, delicious. It's a toss up. I have to agree with you, Brian. It's scary when we agree because that's not often. Seems to be more often
Okay.
lately than ever. But
Personal space. You touched me twice. It didn't.
My hands are on top of the bar.
oh my
Okay,
God.
so I just want to address Tom Black. We did try those blood oath samples. I was just actually talking to
We were discussing that today.
to Ralph about that, and I enjoyed them. But I don't know. I'm going to say this. I don't know if I enjoy them for the price point. Is my thing. Since I'm a proof for it.
And the low proof of the 98 point whatever 6, the proof that they come in at is
Why is it 98.6?
because it's blood.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, because Lou is ChatGPT. Okay.
What's your second
Okay.
George, just so George did ask,
So
the middle one was the Penelope, you said, right?
Penelope
Yes.
F Cancer.
He was wondering what was
Okay.
in third place. That was that.
I do enjoy this. I think this is easier drinking than this one, like a summer sipper kind of deal. But I'm gonna put this second or like 1B
I'm gonna
just,
agree.
just
Oh my
because
gosh.
this is
It's
a little
ever so
more,
slight.
Yeah,
complex.
the third glass, which would be, I'm in agreement with Brian and Lou on that. To me, it was very, I don't want to say basic, but it was your, to steal Lou's word, quintessential bourbon.
It was good.
It was very good. It was excellent. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but the first glass had so much different, I don't want to say complexity, but it was just so much different flavors.
It was bigger, bolder,
Bursting.
in your face.
Yeah, it was, and I don't usually go for bigger and bolder. I like the more basic ones. So for me to pick this one as my first one,
That's my jam. Big, bold, in your face. When you
That's
take a
what she
sip
said.
and it's like, boom. That's my thing.
Okay, so I just want to, well,
I can't believe we're all
the
in
mellow
agreement.
corn would destroy Kevin A.
oh, without a doubt, that's why we don't have the mellow corn down here.
So I did have a concept for a video a long time ago, and then it just faltered because I ran out of ideas. But I don't know if you remember this. We did do one video where we did Lou versus Chat GPT, and I did
Mhm.
enjoy it. I just couldn't.
It was fun.
I couldn't think of any other things to, do where Lou versus Chat GPT, right? So Ralph, maybe you can come up on that and, think about something,
Oh, boy.
because, Lou's never wrong.
This is true.
Okay. So we
should have asked my wife.
You wanna know what
I'm
they
sure.
are?
Yes.
Yeah, at this point we do. Everyone wants to know. Wow,
Chicken cock beat out Weller Proof.
Yes.
we were right.
Yeah.
So the first glass was the chicken cock, and that was our clear winner
Okay.
as the 1A.
It kind of makes sense.
No,
We picked it. We picked it again. It makes a lot of sense.
It's just got so much more flavors, different flavors, and it just smacks you in the face.
And, I did throw it out to Patreon. What should I throw in this blind? And I didn't want to throw out things that would, like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or Knob Creek, because I think if those were in the blind and you knew they were in the blind, they would stand out.
Yeah.
These, they kind of stood out, but they kind of blended in. You know what I mean? I didn't want something totally out in left field.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying, or am I talking stupid?
No,
No,
I-
you're making sense.
I
Okay.
get what you're saying.
Because you're right.
The only way I would hesitate to disagree is that for me, I have a poor palate memory. So I can taste something today and you give it to me next week, and I wouldn't recall it was the same thing.
Mhm.
I can give you tasting notes on it, but that palate memory I don't have.
Okay,
Fair.
Deb, do me a favor. Give me 2 for Tom Black, okay? Okay.
I have to laugh at Alan's comment just now. Sure, he hasn't spoken the whole stream. Now all of a sudden he won't stop. That's what happens with Lou. You get him on a roll and you can't stop him.
Okay.
I was letting them talk.
Before I do the spin, I got to do something. Entertain the troops, because when I'm trying
Okay,
to.
Lou, go ahead.
Yeah, Lou's gonna go topless for us.
Oh, dear.
Oh God, no.
My palate memory's pretty good. Like someone was amazed. Like you can remember.
Actually,
I think it was George actually.
Lou
Yeah.
had mentioned, I thought, this last weekend about something you had tried too. What it was, I don't remember. It was something Brian had said over the weekend he tried. He went back and visited. I can't remember what the hell it was. And he knew exactly what it was by tasting it.
God damn
And
it!
it
if
might have been during a different live stream over the weekend that he was on.
I
don't
can
know.
never.
George, poor palate memory.
PPM. Oh boy, George, you kill me.
No, Brian, you can see you.
George is kind of a funny guy.
No, we don't want
No,
that.
not again.
Okay, I always have a problem finding out where I want to share. Oh, here it
I was
is.
worried he was going to
There we go.
Has problems finding
There we go.
something
There we
else.
go. I got it. No. Okay. So, I'm. No, I don't have that. You might, because
Are you trying to say I'm Irish?
because I don't have a dicky
Is his hearing back good?
Must be.
I don't have a dicky do.
No,
No?
his hearing's not that good.
So
Yeah.
you're not going to get me on that one. You can keep trying all you want. It's not happening.
I can still see mine. Because my belly doesn't stick out
Goes
more
far.
than my dicky do.
Dickie, hell, I'm lucky
So,
I can see
okay.
my toes.
I'm going to interject here because we have
Go
dead
ahead,
space.
because I got to add these names to the thing.
those who follow some of the posts on BBE see, I over the weekend I picked
BBC, what?
BBEC or Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast Community.
Okay, I thought you was just like
Big
you were,
something enthusiast.
you were like I thought you were
uh,
like in BBC, and I was like, whoa, Darius
Oh,
wants
that
your
would-
number. Okay.
That would be Bardstown Bourbon.
Yeah, Lou, just keep going with whatever you were going to say
Yeah,
because
Bardstown
you're going to make it
Bourbon.
worse.
Yeah. So anyway, I picked up that new Green River Wheated Full Proof, which is in my 4th glass. It is absolutely delicious. It's dropped everywhere locally. Pick up a bottle. It's $50. It is absolutely delicious. Is it great? Is it earth shattering? No, but for $50, it makes an awesome pour.
And that's $50
It
after tax,
is.
basically.
$49.99.
I've seen it for 45,
Oh, really?
43.
It's delicious. It's crushable. When I cracked, the interesting thing was when I cracked it at home, the very first bottle I cracked, as soon as I popped that cork, I get this wave of cherry bomb hit me in the face. It was incredible. It's really nice. It's for $50, you cannot beat this pour.
It might be my turn to go off camera and just get some
It's good.
because there's some of it sitting
It's
right
right
over there by
there.
Deb. I know.
That's right.
It's been calling my name since we got it here.
Okay, so Tom Black says if you like that, you need to try a store pick of it, even better. Now, when we
Mhm.
were in,
At
Oh,
Evergreen.
In Kentucky, yes.
At Evergreen.
yeah.
Who was touching himself over that?
but well, no, was it the weeded or was
It was the weeded store pick,
Okay,
which is a cast strength.
And it was from
Um,
Evergreen.
There's, from what I understand, there was only 100 barrels, 2 per state, available. I did grab the one from Evergreen, which they did charge for a taste, but nonetheless, it was absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed.
I'll take a little.
That's what she
Hey, Ralph, just bring that bottle
I'm
over.
just gonna bring it over.
Okay, so Dave Ogleson says, did you hear Green River Shelfers going away and they will just be contract distilling? I was just reading an
That was-
article about them laying off
Their master distiller.
a shit ton of people.
Yep.
And
a bunch
yeah,
of people.
they're a master distiller, which is just crazy.
I don't know about the shelfers going away. I think they're just and somebody one of the comments was it goes back to that whole lake of whiskey that all these places are sitting on.
Exactly. They say that there is more whiskey right now than there's ever been sitting. in
Well,
barrels.
it's because only us old bastards drink it, and all the young kids are just,
Smoking weed.
smoking weed
Or drinking those
Cans.
the
I mean,
RTDs or whatever they call them.
Oh, that's a oh my God.
It's a cherry bomb. It's wonderful,
Okay,
and it's $50. It's crazy.
so I just want to say something. If you're interested in the chicken cock pick or the larrikin pick, which hasn't come in yet, which is really effing good, you can email me at buffalobourbonenthusiast@gmail.com. I will take care of you. And God damn it, we got some stuff coming up. Oh, not released yet, but coming up is the Maker's Mark Cellar Aged video that we did. Were you guys in that, or
I
was
was
that?
not in
I
that
don't
one.
think so.
Okay, so it was just Deb and
Maybe
I,
was.
and we
I-
want to thank
maybe I was.
Dad and the
Oh,
Buff.
maybe I was.
Yep.
Did-
It was you, me, did.
Yeah, the buff did give
Okay,
you the
what was
celery.
it?
Yes,
I
because
think
that was 2 weeks ago. He
Uh,
came by with it.
for the
I took
2020
last week off.
Yeah.
2024 sample. So that was a good video. We just did a Stag 25 video, which Deb and I couldn't be more different on in our rankings. And then I looked back at our old video that we did,
Mhm.
where we just had, thank you, Davey, by the way, for those samples
25A,
of
B,
the
and
Stag
22A.
25A and Stag 25B. I looked, we all had them ranked the same.
That was against the 22A, right?
25A, 25B, and then 22A.
Yeah.
When I did this blind again with the 25s, well, I can't tell you what came out first, but
I already know, but I can't
it's
tell you.
it's different. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Kev Ace, right? Mentioned 7 million barrels. or
no,
something.
and they corrected it. 17 million.
Holy smokes.
That's what he's hearing or heard. That's
Okay.
very possible.
So Deb Deb, did you send
That's
it
crazy.
again?
She's just finishing it up to make sure she's right. I can see the smoke coming out of her ears as she's counting.
I don't know what she's doing on. We want to get this live stream over with. We got to give this bottle away, or Bottels. I said 2, right? Anyone that wants to come in at the last minute, every $5 super chat gets you an entry into this. So tomorrow I got to go to work. I wanted to take the day off and
I still see you call off.
go bourbon hunting, right? Because like I got some lines on things. but-
Okay, yeah, I better just skip it and work tomorrow. And we'll go
I got
Friday.
the email today. Or I got the message today. There's a huge Muslim population at the school I work at, probably 50% now. So it blows my mind that they don't know exactly when Eid is. Okay,
And that's EAD for you folks watching at
no
home.
EID.
Yeah,
EID. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Correct.
so
Stand corrected.
since
Oh, shit.
it's based on the lunar cycle, right? So I'm having a conversation with the maintenance guy, and I'm like, how do you not know? Like, we know when every full moon is for the next gazillion years or whatever, right? And it's he was, well, the imam in where they're from, they're all from Yemen, has to see the moon. I'm like, what if he doesn't see the moon? What if it's the next day? Then it's not a full moon. And he's like, well, Ramadan can't be any more than 30 days. With all these factors in, you can't nail this shit down to when it's going to happen exactly. It just freaking blows my mind. So
I'm not going to say anything. 'Cause
No.
I'll get us banned.
No, but we got the vagaries in the calendar, like we got on Friday, TBD, but now it's official, and like 50% of the population is going to be out tomorrow, just
because you're just going to take off tomorrow.
So I mean, there's no
weekend.
sense me taking teaching tomorrow. So why not go out bourbon hunting? I don't know what the hell.
Because otherwise, you're going to all want a free period, basically, with Mr. Fisher, and that's Mr. Fisher's sanity time.
And then all the
5 kids that do show up for the day.
yeah, well, then they're all going to come in and think they're going to say something like I haven't heard 100 million times. Well, nobody's here. How come we have to work? Why can't we watch a movie? We're not doing anything in this, bullshit class, right? No.
Sent you like 3 different ones. 'Cause I had to add people.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean, this is the truth. If I give the kids free time, I lose a little bit more of my sanity. So you're going to be doing work. So if you don't want to work, don't show up to school. I was forced to cover a class today. And I went into the room and all the kids are in there. I'm like, what are you doing in this room? You don't go in a room where there's not a teacher. And then I immediately start yelling at the kids. And I know I don't know, I know some of them. And they're like, oh my God, this guy's a psycho. Okay, that worked out well for me.
So did you try your weeded foolproof yet?
It's all right.
Tight?
Right. So I'm curious to know what you guys think out there about the current bourbon world, if you will. There are some thinking that that's going to crash. I don't think so.
Good now.
I think we may be looking at what happened in the early 2000s with the wine world, where there was a readjustment and prices are going to readjust. There might be some clearances. We're going to get some bankruptcies, unfortunately.
Saw that with Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest, yep. And who knows what's going to happen to Green River. There's a lot of uncertainty what's in the market right now. There's just no way of knowing until it actually drops. But I think we have an opportunity to perhaps purchase things that we may not have. It'll
Maybe
be
some of the
at a lower
allocations might
price.
come out.
There's a lot been talk that saying that allocated bourbon or whiskeys, not much is going to change with them.
Okay.
Okay, because you're really not changing the availability. Okay, they only have
True.
so many barrels of William LaRue Weller. They have so many barrels of George T. Stagg, and et cetera.
Mhm.
So those may not. But what I think we may start to see is a lot of really awesome picks available because these barrels aren't moving and they're getting older. And as they get
that's
older
true.
and they're not moving, they're going to let them out, release them to stores, to groups, for individual picks.
Before they batch them.
Exactly.
That'd be cool.
So I think we're going to have an interesting opportunity over the next couple of years to purchase some really nice picks.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, I feel like the picking has slowed down a little bit, at least for our group doing them. It seems to have slowed but it could just because stores are holding
I'll
off
be
on
honest,
them.
I'm in so many groups it seems like I'm always picking something somewhere. But again, individual stores, especially locally, Buffalo's not a huge market. It's not New York City, Chicago,
No.
whatever, LA. So stores have only limited amounts that they can actually, sell. It's, they can buy what they want, but they have to still eventually sell them.
Yeah.
So I was talking with a store manager this afternoon, and he said the same thing. He could buy more than he can sell. The problem is selling it. The local market only will bear so much.
Exactly. Yeah, and store picks do go for $5 to $10 more than the shelf fee anyhow. So
I think they're worth it
prevent
overall,
things.
because you're getting a better quality product. However, they still have to move it at the end of the day. How many bottles, how many barrels are they going to move?
Not 17 million, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So, I was getting the list compiled that Deb had. I don't think people want me to read through a gazillion freaking names. So hopefully, you trust in Deb, unless you want me to extend this live stream for another hour.
There's that many names.
Well, there's a lot.
Okay.
And
just
I'm old.
asking.
I mean, I could read them all if you want me
You
to.
do read slow there, Matt.
Yes. But while we were out today searching for H-tail barrel proof, we did find one. And when I called last week, he had it for 200. He got another one in.
Oh,
And it drives me nuts when owners do this. I'm like, are you so goddamn clueless? He goes and shows me on the phone like Cask Cartel or Fruit Bat or whatever bullshit you find when you Google the price. He's like, look here, it's 200. I'm like, dude, that's like if I went in your store, bought it, and then flipped it. That's what that is. That's a secondary pricing. Like, that's what that is. That is not what a retailer should be selling it for. He's like, well, I sold one for that and I don't care. I'm going to sell this one for that. I'm like, okay, right. I'm trying to work him down, but there was no way. But I just wanted him to know that that is not the price
yeah.
for it. You don't just go on freaking Google the price and
Right.
have this.
Well, and then what did he
bullshit
say?
prices
Well, that's-
What did he
show
say
up.
after that?
That's store owners who are ignorant in the market. They have no idea how things actually work.
This guy usually works with us on things. But the funniest thing was, after all that was said and done, we got done discussing that with him, and he said, well, you should go see how much store X is selling it for. And we're like, yeah, and you should see how long they're going to be sitting on that for. He was trying to justify his price.
I wanted to address one of the comments Kevin Astride mentioned here.
Of course, it's got to be Kevin Astride, your man crush.
The distilleries are going to play a shell, because we think alike, shell game
Sure, that's
with
why.
special
You think he's cute?
releases and tweaked versions of the shelfers, and to try and extract top dollar from products for as long as they can. I have to agree with that, because we have to consider one thing. At the end of the day, distilleries are a business, and they are in a business to make money. If they aren't making money, they're losing money. If they're losing money, they're going out of business or whatever. So they need to stay healthy. And in order for them to stay healthy, they have to do what they need to do. And in my opinion, I'm agreeing with what Kevin has to say, because
Shocker.
because
Shocker.
because they have to stay profitable, and they're going to do what they need to do. And if they can manipulate barrels, picks, whatever, and market them to the market, hopefully we benefit from that.
Okay, I'm just going to say this. I think I would have picked ours over this. I'm not saying this is bad. I think I enjoy ours better,
Oh, I'm not. I would never disagree with that.
though. Okay,
That's a $50 shelfer versus an $80 pick.
Right. Okay, guys, I know I said I wasn't going to do this. So I want you to put it in the comments if we're jamming you up. I'm going to fly through these real quick. Now, your name might appear more than once under a different, like a name, right? So I got 4 for Aged and Oak, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Big Al. See how Big Al's spelled differently? Like, so then I got 2 for Andrew Williams and 1 for Andy Williams. And then down here I got Big Al again, right? So this is what I'm saying. We got your name spelled various ways. I got Buffalo Lou for 2, Chicago Bill for 2. Chris M. See, I got Chris M twice, and then I got Chris Marshall for 4 times, right? So these are the vagaries of the parameters. Chuck Norris for 2, Dan Krakowski for 2, and I pretty much know who's here. Dave Curry for 2, Dave DeHelly. This should be Dave Shelley. Okay. Then Dave Horvath, and then Dave Shelley he's got 4 total, right? So, this is the sketchiness here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Dave V. And then look at that. David Curry's down here. We got Dave Curry, David Curry. So don't get angry at me. David Mather. Disgood is in for a deuce.
Oh, Disco was here. I didn't even know he was here tonight.
No, he's not. He's a Patreon. He's
that's
in there.
right.
So if
That's
he's
right.
not here,
Right,
right?
if he's here and it wins, he's
Gary
out of luck.
Trem, George Poole is actually here. I
Yep.
got him in for 3. Jason Mays, Jim Turner. Jim Turner.
No wonder why he wins all the time.
Jim Turner, if you win, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
How many's he got there? 6, 1, 2.
He goes on Bourbon All. He wins every goddamn week. Oh my god! And he got a freaking E.H. Taylor barrel proof. Of course, we know what kind of tawdry things he did in the back.
Yeah, because he got it for a really good price.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got carpal tunnel now. So that's
He's got lockjaws, probably more like it.
Yeah, 6 for Jim Turner, 2 for John Bowman, who's here, plus the aged and Oak ones. Kevin Pershing for a deuce, Lewis Kurtz, Peter Story. Oh, Ralph's here. Robert
Yeah.
Gordon, Robert Walker. Oh, I haven't seen Robert. Tom Black is in for a pair. Tracy for 2. She is a patron. Whiskey Shaman and William Hall.
Tracy was here, right?
Yes, she was. So I
But
read
she has
the
to still
names.
be here.
I am gonna go.
Is or was, yeah.
No, it has to
Yeah.
must still be on.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
really?
back to the chat and see.
Because we'll ask
Let's
them.
see if any. George says only 3. George,
Yeah,
how many? How many?
1 super chat and his 2 Patreons.
Okay, so George says 2 Patreon. Deb says 3. George, 1 super chat and 2 for the Patreon. Now I'll double check the Venmo just in case. That would be on me. But that is what the boss says. You will have to arm wrestle for her if you think that's off.
Well, I'm just going by what you tell me.
I'm going by what I see.
I like what Chuck Norris said here. KA, you should do a state of the industry chat. I think if KA did a state of the industry chat, it might be a little excited and intense.
Okay,
Would be an
Intense,
intense
yes,
individual.
but
okay. So
Kev is definitely informed.
okay. So we'll have Kevin and Lou on. Kevin will talk, and Lou will just stare at him. I like you, Kevin.
I'll give you my mellow corn.
Yes.
Wait, give me your mellow corn.
Okay, we're gonna do 2 bottle giveaways. Oh, what the hell? I don't care. I can take a loss. Last time Jim Turner called me on it, that son of a bitch.
Yes, he did.
Tim can't win.
Okay,
Jim, you've been banned.
so give me a shuffle number. Someone.
6.
Oh, Lou says 6.
Wow.
He has spoken. He wants to get the hell out of here. I don't blame him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna spin
As
once.
soon as I called it, if I win, I forfeit it.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know. Let's
Lou's
go.
gonna turn down a bottle of booze. I can't believe that.
Here we're spinning. Who's it gonna be? Deb says, "Don't tell me." Oh my God, Jim Turner, you son of a bitch.
Nope.
Okay,
Dan.
Down here.
I have a feeling Dan Krakowski's not here. But Dan, if you're here, say something within the next, few seconds.
Yeah, we'll give him a couple minutes here.
Yeah.
We'll have Lou talk for a minute.
Or 2.
Or just drool over KA.
So I'm gonna
Whatever.
remove all instances because I have a feeling he's not here.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, this could go forever. Okay, let's see.
That's the downfall.
Dan. Hello, Jeremy. Oh my God, Jeremy.
I don't know.
What's the porn star name? Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy. Yes, Ron Jeremy's now.
It's scary you two know
The hedgehog?
Well, speaking, we go Ron Jeremy and Big Rick's in the house. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
Big Rick. Jeremy,
we got
Ron
all
Jeremy.
these porn names in the house
Oh,
now.
dear Lord.
Oh yeah.
Help us.
Okay. You know what? New people jumped in, so I'm gonna delay this for 30 more seconds. or we're giving away 2 bottles. Every $5 entry gets you in. If you want to get in at the last second, we can do that. Dave Oldle sings like, son of a bitch, get the hell out of here. End this thing.
Deb's like, get the hell out of my house.
I got a 20% power left.
She's already yelled at me twice tonight, so
Hey, I got work in the morning.
Oh
What's
my
that?
God.
You know, shush.
All right.
Turner was too damn close. I agree with you, George.
Okay. We're going to spin it. We got you. That was a good blind tonight.
I enjoyed this one.
I'm very happy ours didn't come in last because you know Murphy's Law that ours will come in last. Okay, I'm gonna hit refresh so just I like what-
Jeremy just came in.
oh,
Don't.
Hold on.
Jeremy just came.
Yeah, two.
Oh boy.
Ron Jeremy.
Just not enough.
Jeremy drinks
Jeremy
9215 just jumped in for
And Jeremy
2.
For 2.
Okay.
So just put in Ron Jeremy. We'll be good.
Jeremy Dirks. What? That
Drinks.
means- That
Drinks.
says Dirks.
Put your glasses on.
Dick.
I'm not gonna say what I thought it said originally, so
Yeah.
I don't want to insult the
Oh,
poor
my
man.
Okay, we'll put Jeremy in for 2. In the you know what? I got a feeling. Jeremy coming in at the 11th hour is gonna win. That is my gut feeling.
Now, for those of you watching, I got to tell you, this is how long some of our videos go before Brian edits them down to 15 minutes.
Okay, this is how long it goes before Lou actually shows up to shoot a video. I'm going to shuffle it a couple times just so Jeremy's there.
It's
And
amazing Lou still has a job with us.
I am going to spin. Is anyone else in the chat? Okay. Yeah, this is actually how our videos go. It's freaking insane. Okay,
All right,
spin
thank
number
you, Jeremy. I
1.
appreciate
We
it.
appreciate you. We love you. Oh, who's it going to be? Probably someone who's not here. We'll have to eliminate them. Oh, Jesus.
What is it?
Jeez. Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
Dave Curry's here. Dave, I haven't won in a while. Curry.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave. So you're gonna. I don't know if you have my text or whatever, but you have a way of telling me what you're interested in, Dave. Okay. So Dave Curry gets a bottle, and I'm gonna remove him. Just one instance, not all, because hey, this is the way it is. I'm gonna get this wheel spinning again. Dave was on a hot streak. He won like 4 bottles in like 6 months in our or 2 months in our raffles, and then he's on a cold streak and he's boo-hooing. Okay, guys, let's we all got to say this. Ready? Are you ready? No Jim Turner. No Jim Turner. No Jim Turner. No Jim Turner.
No offense, Jim Turner.
Just with that, he's gonna win. Just out of spite, he's gonna win.
Ooh, he just went past him.
All right, it's gonna be
John Bowman, aged in oak.
I want to know, does he have connections with A. Smith?
No.
We discussed this. If you had watched the last live stream,
Okay. He's in.
I was working
He's
at
in
the last-
Ohio. I don't think people are.
I know,
connected in
I'm just-
Ohio. Okay.
Busted.
Okay.
John going on.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, he
he is.
super chatted. It doesn't matter if you super chat, you're good.
I was gonna
Right.
say, I've
So
seen him
those 2 are good. I did drop a link. If you want to hang out with us, Lou's gonna go home. I'm gonna go to work drunk tomorrow. I just resigned to it. Okay. I did drop a link. What if I do it again? Is it gonna happen? No.
Nope.
No, didn't work. All right. If you guys want to hang out and shoot the breeze with us, let us know. I'll drop the link again, and you can just show up down below. Give me a second, though, because I'm old and, technology is not my bag. We appreciate everyone for hanging
See
out.
about his bag. Like it hangs low or something. I don't know.
I'm going upstairs.
All right. So, I mean, if you want to hang with us afterwards, but we are going to end this. Kevin Astry, you probably make Lou would stay if you came on in the after party. He would be like, I will go to work tired to talk to
Kev will just
Kevin.
live stream, or what the heck's that called?
FaceTime.
FaceTime me directly. Hey, guys, buy this. It's freaking delicious.
Go and buy the chicken cock. It's freaking
That one too.
delicious.
Well, 2 different points. Dirt cheap, really good. The chicken cock blows it away.
For
$30.
$30 more.
Both absolutely
I'm
delicious.
sorry,
points.
$30 more. I'll spend that $30
You-
more.
The chicken cock's not my daily pour. That's a daily pour. The chicken cock is like
You need more
wow
chicken
good.
cock then.
Okay,
I'll leave that at that.
I just want to say this, that in general, whoever tried it, people really love our cock. Okay, so
Oh,
we're just
all right.
Oh.
That's it.
That's what she said.
we're gonna end this. If you want to
And those
hang
who
out,
made it till Deb went upstairs to say that.
it's
She
in
was
the
"Yeah, we
link.
don't."
Yes. Okay. Yeah. This is why we're gonna cancel the new subscribers and patrons.
Oh
'cause
my
we're
gosh.
a little too. Okay, Dave, you gotta contact me. Let me know what you're interested in, brother. Okay. And you're a son of a bitch. I know I gotta friggin' drive that 2 hours for you.
Oh my gosh, George.
Oh, George. Okay, we're leaving. Want to hang out? The link's there. That was good.